Hi out there, After Buzzers. This is Amanda Fields, and we're going to bring you our recap of Project Runway All Stars, Season 5, Episode 10, Rebel with a Cause. Stay tuned for more.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
All right, welcome to our little episode. With me, as always, is the gorgeous Michelle Uberreste.
Hey.
And I'm Amanda Fields, as I said, and we're ready to talk all-star fashion tonight with a good cause. I love that they're getting philanthropic with it.
Yeah.
They're getting edgy, philanthropic. I don't know how that goes together, but tonight it does. And I actually really enjoyed the fact that they were trying to bring in a cool charity.
Yeah.
Philanthropy is a women's contemporary clothing company. They give 10% of their net profits, which I don't know if you guys have been doing your taxes, but now I'm focusing on gross and net income. Woo! 10% of their net proceeds to pediatric cancer research with the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
The designers need to create fashion-forward summer looks that are sophisticated but also badass. I don't really know a lot of people that mix sophistication and badass, but I know your line does.
Thanks. I can appreciate it.
Yes, and just let's throw that out there. What's your social media and website contacts so people can find your line?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Uberreste, and you can shop my website at www.michelleUberreste.com.
And just a reminder, Michelle Uberreste was a contestant on Under the Gun, in case you forgot. And her designs are very funky, fresh, and a little bit sweet, depending on, who wears it.
Yeah.
Or if you layer, sometimes it could be a little bit flirty, a little bit short and tight, but that's, different clients, and you cater to all of them.
Yeah, I mean, I like to make things that are a little bit, you can take them and, make it go with this look day or night. You can, put it into your wardrobe and anybody can, pick something out that they'll like to wear.
Mm-hmm. Dress it up, dress it down.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm so happy that you're here to talk about it because this is the kind of thing that you're an expert at. And so the designers on this episode are trying to do that with their looks. And so we have the guest, there's the guest judges, and then there's a special guest from Philanthropy. And tell us a little bit about her.
So Yvonne Niami, she's the founder of Philanthropy, and she comes in and helps kind of bring the challenge to the designers. And then I guess she helps Xana to mentor them in the workroom as well. Yeah, I'm getting a little bored with the workroom, to be honest. I wanted to, the only thing today that really excited me about the workroom was when Ken had to completely abandon his top. But we'll get to that. First of all, they go to Mood. Mm-hmm.
They've got $250 and 30 minutes to shop and one day to create an outfit, which I think we're all like, all right already. Give them some extra time because we want to see like more exciting fashion. We're not so excited about the quick pace of having to create everything.
Yeah, it's funny. We were talking about this on blogging Project Runway the other day. Like, it basically takes 2 months to shoot this show, and you're working every day. You don't get many breaks. Like, maybe every couple of weeks you get a day off or something like that. But you're literally shooting the challenge, shooting the runway, shooting the next challenge, shooting the runway. And so I don't foresee them ever saying, yeah, we're gonna take 3 months, or yeah, we're gonna take, give you some more time. But honestly, I think it would pay off because I feel like these all-stars have it in them, but they don't have enough time to bring it.
Well, I mean, or maybe do the kind of thing where you give them more money and more time just for 1 week, just to like kick it up a lot. Like, they've done the couture challenges over the years, and I think that they did give them that time. But I just felt like this whole runway day was a little lacking. I feel like the expectations are higher because it's all stars, air quotes, because there's a lot of people that have come and gone through the doors of Project Runway that are not included in the all-star seasons that should be. and they might have just declined the invitation. So I don't know if it's All Stars or if it's just a collection of people that said yes to shooting another season.
It's possible. What are we on, like season 5 now? So at this point, how many All Stars are left?
I think they've there's a few that are doing a really good job, but
yeah, definitely.
I understand that they want to showcase the talents of different designers and it shouldn't be about labels. But if people have already won a season of Project Runway or Under the Gun, I don't think it's really right or fair to have them compete on All Stars if they've already gotten a title. It's kind of like, you already won.
I agree. Or like, let's have like Project Runway All Stars winners, and then all the winners bring it. I mean, that would be incredible.
Yes. Ooh, winner's circle.
Oh, yes.
Winner's circle, sewing circle.
Seriously.
So yeah, I would be down for a season of that because that could be like the grand finale of Project Runway. I don't know about you, but I've seen America's Next Top Model end. American Idol has ended. Project Runway fans out there, I mean, are you still excited about the show, or do you think it's time for it to wind down? I mean, I've always loved the show. I'm always going to be supportive of new designers and design talent. But maybe there's a different way to do it.
I feel like the quality is just lacking a little bit, like with the time, and maybe it is with the designers, but I feel like a lot of the designers, given more time, could do a much better job. Or maybe given better, more intriguing challenges. Like, I feel like a lot of the challenges are too vague, and
they're too focused on the product that they're advertising.
Sometimes, but I feel like it's so vague, and the designers get, into the workroom and sketching, and they're like, well, what's the criteria? Maybe we don't see that part. I'm not sure, but like on my season, it was the same thing. They'd say, okay, well, we had a vampire challenge, and it was inspired by this movie. Well, it had schoolgirls in it, so somebody did a schoolgirl, and somebody did a vampire, and somebody did a witchcraft, so it's like,
whereas
it wasn't very...
They could say everyone needs to make a swimsuit.
Right.
Or everyone needs to make it for this reason.
Yeah, and when you get to judging, it seems like the judges know what they're looking for. They get a certain connotation to what the challenge criteria was, but the designers didn't really know. And I don't know, I just think it could be thought out a little more because I think it could still be successful. Mm-hmm. And I think better ideas with the challenges too, just to get more creative juices flowing with the designers.
Creative juices. That could be a drink that they sell. Project Runway Pinot Noir Creative Juices. Oh my God. Anyway, let's get to more details about the workroom. Did you notice anything else interesting? I mean, I was confused by some of their fabric choices, saying that this is summer fashion.
Yeah, I think it's more difficult to do kind of this edgy with the summer. But I feel like some of the designers were way off. Maybe at this point in the competition, they're so exhausted, they can't think straight anymore.
Well, they're like, either I'm going to be edgy or summery. Which one do you want?
Or whatever I want to do today.
Yeah, whatever I feel like. So, I don't know. But eventually, I got really excited because Debbie Mazar was one of the guest judges, and she is fabulous. She's on a new show right now called Younger, but I love that she was in Bullets Over Broadway. They're also, on Broadway now. That's a musical in New York, but that was a Woody Allen film that's hilarious. And if you haven't seen it, go and rent it. Maybe it's on Netflix or on demand, but it's amazing, and you will thank me later. So are you ready to get to the runway?
Sure.
Oh, also Zach Posen is there, but they are not super ooh and ah because he was judging on their seasons of Project Runway, so they're just like, oh hey, what's up? Even though he's awesome and they should be more excited. I thought they were kind of like lackluster, like, oh hey.
They're too tired. They're
what's up, Zach? All right. All right, so let's get to our runway rundown. I think we need some music for that runway rundown. Sound effects. Fireworks.
We do need. Yeah.
Woo! I love it. Okay. First up, we have Ken, and he's got the white jumpsuit with some orange accents that he totally decided to change at the last minute. I don't know how last minute it really was.
Well, it was the morning of the runway, so it was at least like an hour before.
He had done orange tangerine top. And I kind of wish that he would have kept it. The draping is actually quite nice on this new top half. What did you think?
Okay.
Okay.
I get it. It's a white kind of drapey jumpsuit. It's good for summer. I loved the orange leather. I don't know how summery this kind of like tight bustier would have been that he was thinking up, but I feel like it needed more detail. So he's just got a belt. It's nothing. Even make just a cool, awesome belt to go on top. I mean, it sounded like he didn't have that much time that morning, but I needed something more. This is super basic. I could buy it at Kohl's. It's like Target. But there was an idea there with the orange, and then he totally scrapped it. So at least he's, doesn't have a naked model, but I feel like there was more potential there.
I think I'm just getting effing tired of jumpsuits.
That too.
Not only on this show, but we've been there and done that. Every designer, every fashion show for spring, it's like, it's over and done. That was so last season. It's people in the fashion world have already moved on to other trends and fads and fabulosities. I like jumpsuits. It's just that it doesn't fit every woman, every body. Well, and I mean, it's
a hard sell.
Does anyone know how to make a dress anymore?
Yeah. That would be easier.
That's, hello. And not a circle skirt.
Yeah.
Just, some good, and I'm not even talking about great construction, which is what you want to see, but also like ideas.
Innovative.
Yeah. Something unique. Oh my God. Okay.
I gave it a 6.
I gave it a 3. It's like,
Maybe I was comparing it.
Someone said summary, and then I had to I looked at it and I had to hit the snooze button to go back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, it wanted to be chic, but it was lacking in any kind of excitement. Okay, a white jumpsuit. What's special about it, Ken?
Well, it's disappointing because he's he had other ideas.
Yeah. Excuses.
No, but I would have liked to see something more.
I mean, put some trim.
Yeah,
some shimmer, something exciting. A print maybe on top instead.
Just some kind of detail with the leather, even like in the back or on the belt or on the front.
Yeah, just give me something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. When I see something come down the runway on TV on Project Runway All Stars, I'm looking for va-va-voom, and I just get Okay, here we have Asha's look. This is, a cocktail length dress. The print and coloration of this is, I'm going to bring some hateration to the coloration because it's very fall, like Isaac Mizrahi mentioned. This is off season. And as a designer, when you're designing for a specific season to please a customer, you want to make them feel comfortable in any kind of summer weather or summer event that they might be attending. And this to me just, it's kind of tortured.
It is tortured,
Instead of badass, it's just kind of like, I don't know.
Bad.
It's just bad. There you go. It's just bad. Also, the fit is pretty terrible around the model's hips and butt area and the bust line and the harness technique. I like actually where she was going with some of these ideas.
Yeah, I did too.
But, the fit needs to be right. Like, I'm not asking for perfection in one day, but at least understand how to fit the model's body, because this model's amazing, and she kind of made her disappear because all you were staring at is the bad dress instead of the gorgeous woman.
Mm-hmm. So what did you give it?
A 2.
Oof.
It's not summer. It's not badass. It's not sophisticated. It didn't hit any of the things.
Okay, let me address all of those things. I actually understand like the burgundy may not be that summery, but to me, I would wear this for summer. Like the white and the pink kind of lightens it up. I don't think it's that bad. Relating to summer.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's just not that good.
It's not that good.
Oh.
Okay.
Asha, you can do better. We're fans of Asha. I'm
Yeah.
not an Asha hater. I just don't like this particular dress.
To me, this hit the brief almost better than almost any of these except for maybe Emily, because it's summery and it's badass. Yes, but the thing is with Asha, sometimes it's just it's all these little details, okay? For me, the straps were too wide. The fabric looked cheap. The fit was off.
And it's weird under her armpits.
Yeah, and it looks tortured. And the more I see it, the more tortured it looks. When you see it up close, it's more tortured. I feel like the straps needed to be thinner, and then you would have had something super high fashion, and it would have been perfect. It was just not executed well.
I will say, I do, now that I'm staring at the image a little bit longer, I do appreciate Asha's placement of the print on the body, because I think it is flattering how it comes to a point at her waist and then flows down. But I think what could have helped her out here is if she had done that bodice and then done a flowier skirt.
I agree.
Then it would have said
better.
summery.
Yeah.
And she could have done it in any of the colors from the print, but I was hoping she would go with that pink.
It would be cool kind of as a maxi, maybe with some flow or a slit on it or something, because then I would feel like it's balancing that kind of heavy top a little more.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, but I can't think of the designer, but I've seen some flowy chiffon or silk chiffon dresses, maybe in a white color with like, you know, the dark harness on.
All Saints used to do some of those a couple years ago.
All Saints.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing. They want the mix of the light and the dark, not just all like.
I mean, all
everything
together, it's just like editing to me. If the idea and the print and the colors to me were all great, it just didn't execute at all.
Let's move on. Let's go to Emily, because Emily is very refreshing, and I did not do this justice with my photo. We take cell phone pictures of TV screens for you guys. I'm sure that there are better images of this online, but this model stepped out on the runway, and it was a moment.
Yeah.
You actually like react to it, which is what you want. This girl had a cool looking little wig, bowl cut in her eyes, but that's exactly what you need, because she made her into like a different person. She made her into her girl. Mm-hmm. I just wrote in big fat letters, yes. This is chic, futuristic, badass, sophisticated, cool girl. And I like that it's flowy. It does say summer. Maybe you wouldn't, you know, personally style it that way for yourself, but it's still summery because it's a lightweight, even though it's dark. So she did do the mix. She did the mix of dark being badass, but light with the fabric.
Yeah, I think it's really hard to do black for summer, and I think she nailed it with the white accents and the flowy bottom to balance the top. And I think the fact that everything looks so crisp and sharp makes it more summery for me.
And I think this would fit a lot of different body types, and I think a lot of people would feel really comfortable in it. I know I would. This is the one thing that I would feel so chic showing up somewhere in. And this is just something I gave a 9 because it checks off everything that the client wanted.
Yeah, I gave it a 9 too. I would wear this. Make me one. I'll wear it all summer.
Yeah, and all summer in LA all year round.
Yeah.
Because, you know, endless summer.
I mean,
maybe
this
a little bit of rain.
How you do simple and it's still very interesting.
And edited.
Yeah.
Edited is key. This is Sam's look, and you know what? The judges responded pretty well to it. I really just feel like she's wearing, you know, a halter top, a pair of pants, and a Girl Scout sash.
Yes.
Where are her badges?
Or Miss America.
Oh, man. No, but the shape of it really reminds me of like Girl Scout Troop 333. Here's my badge for this. Here's my merit badge. Here's my badge for learning how to make a fire at a campsite. Oh, well, so that does say summery. That's about it. She's summerlicious, and she could, you know, she's kind of like in a commercial with like a popsicle for Target, which is great, by the way, Sam. Nothing wrong with that. I just don't know where this ever says badass, or really sophisticated. But you got summer.
Sort of.
And you know what? Sam knows how to fit a woman's body. Mm-hmm. I always appreciate that, because I feel like even if it's kind of wrong for the challenge, if someone walks out and looks that good in the clothes, even if it's something that you wouldn't necessarily wear,
at least it makes it look good.
It looks good because the model feels good in it. It hugs all her curves the right way. She doesn't have very many of them, but what she does have for curves, they are hugged. And I like the way it was put together with the hair. You know, he let the hair flow, and that's important because a lot of designers might overwork it.
All I can see is Girl Scout now. Thank you so much.
Well, or candy striper. She's a seersucker. Are you a sucker for seersucker? Well, go to samdonovan.com.
Yeah.
What did you have to say?
I gave it a 3. I'm sorry. I didn't like anything about this. I thought it was going home for sure. I get the seersucker idea. It was summery, but I didn't see edgy at all. I don't like the sash. I don't like anything about it. I like that he made the pants tighter, but like, what happened? Okay, I like the Amelia Earhart idea he started with. Just tweak it. Make something on it edgy. It needs some trim. It needs some whatever. Just make some kind of details, you know?
This was a safe, and I was going to say it was a 5, but I think it's a 6 because of the summer vibe.
I gave it a 3.
Oh.
No one's going to wear this. It maybe is summery,
but
sort of.
The troop leader is going to wear it.
Okay. I don't see any women buying this. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's too far a jump from...
Somebody's going to wear it to the promo for Batman vs. Superman.
I don't know.
In the summertime. No. You wouldn't wear it to a promo. You wouldn't. You wear it to Comic-Con. Oh, speaking of Comic-Con, we've got a dress made out of steel. Not really. It just looks that way. We've got a slit up to her nether regions. This is Dom's design, Dom Streeter. And she got the badass memo.
Yeah.
But
not the summer.
She didn't really get the summer or the sophisticated memo. From the waist up, it's sophisticated. If you want a metallic, heavy look for summertime. In the bottom half, I took the picture of this moment because it shows you just how inappropriate that slit is for even the sexiest of women.
Yeah, yeah.
I had, my score went way down once I saw the slit. It's a 3 for me. It's just a no. I can't get over it. I cannot get over the slit. I can't see anything else. And I'm sorry, but then it's a fail because instead of making it about how beautiful the girl, no.
Yeah, I gave it a 4. The slit's too high. The higher the slit, the lower the sophistication. There's no summer.
The further away from the Lord.
Yeah, yeah. There's no summer about it. Even if she would have gone just the idea of mixing the metallics on top, the metallic could be cool, but she needed to balance it again with something flowy on the bottom or the top. I mean,
a lot of these designers aren't having the moment of stepping away from their pieces in the workroom.
She should have known, like, summer. Just look at it 1 second. It's not summer at all. There's nothing summer about it. Not in the color, the design, the feeling. It's heavy. It's stiff.
It's summer if you live on Mars.
Yeah, maybe. And the fit didn't turn out that good. It was like the first real fail for Dom for me, and maybe she's just exhausted. I don't know. But even if she just would have made the skirt, like, more fun or something.
I don't know. It's all
puffy
wrong.
Or shorter, it would have been better, but I don't see any summer at all.
Also, I don't see a lot of unique design qualities to this either. Even if there wasn't a slit that high. It's not exciting.
She did a lot of work on the bottom and, piecing it together, but it doesn't look...
Pencil skirt and a V-neck and a dolman sleeve.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Not good enough. Okay, and then we have my look that's my favorite to speak on. I don't know if it's my favorite of the day, but I love that it's a little something different. Kini especially has been sticking to his workmanship and craftsmanship, and this time he kind of just went for it.
Mm-hmm.
I was really kind of hating on this in the workroom, I have to say. I was not a fan. And then the model comes out on the runway, and I was like, well, I do dream of Genie, but not a diaper Genie.
Yeah.
And is this? Did he think it was fat ass and not badass? Because you have this skinny, beautiful model, very beautiful and toned and in shape, and it's making her butt look like it's like twice the size.
Yeah. He picked like a brocade or something for this pant that's super heavy and stiff.
Not
I'm like, how is that summer? No, and I think this silhouette... It's a
summer color.
The silhouette could have worked if it was more of a drapey. And it moved.
But on this runway, on this show, this was standing out because there were so many pieces that were kind of dull.
Boring. Yeah, I mean...
So at least this was shiny and
at least he took a risk and made it crazy. I mean, at least
I'd rather it be crazy than boring.
Yeah, me too.
So I mean, I gave him a 5 because I liked that he did something a little out there on the wild side,
a little wacky.
Even though I don't know. I think I like it a lot more without the jacket.
Yeah.
And to clarify,
Yes.
if you guys are just listening in, this is a jumpsuit that looks like it could be 2 pieces. Maybe it is 2 pieces.
I think it is.
Okay. Thank goodness. Okay, it's pants on a top. She's got a V-neck, wide shoulder top, deep V. It's white and gathered sort of along the bust. Would you say, like?
Yeah, it's a little bit draped.
Yes, and then he's got pants that come to the true waist. Some people might call it high-waisted, but it's the true waist.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, it is a brocade, so it's a very heavy fabric
Yeah.
that would say fall. However, the color, this like lemon lime,
Metallic.
margarita.
Yeah.
She's kind of summery. But it's a very exaggerated. It's like a tight waist, but then a very exaggerated hip, because the fabric just comes out pretty wide. But I think I think the styling saved him. The shoes and the hair and the makeup and everything together, it made it more of a real like statement instead of just like, I don't know what to do with this. I'm so happy he scrapped that awful jacket.
Yeah, he simplified. The jacket, on top of everything else, was crazy.
Well, he dip-dyed it.
You have to let the pants be the statement piece. You can't have 50 statement pieces.
So, okay. Now we are at the judging. And the designers actually said that Emily and Sam and Kini were in the top. And Ken, Asha, and Dom were in the bottom. Mm-hmm. And tonight, the person that goes home is Asha. And the winner is Emily.
Yeah.
I think Emily could sneak in and steal the win.
I still think Dom's going to take it. But Emily would be my second. I love Emily.
I love what Dom does.
Yeah.
But I want Emily to win because she didn't win her season.
Yeah.
It would be her comeuppance.
Yeah, for sure.
Or comeuppance. Isn't that a bad thing? Wait, no.
I don't know.
she would get, what I feel like she deserves, the attention that she deserves.
Yeah, and I feel like Emily is so kind of original and interesting and creative. She kind of brings fashion to a new place instead of just kind of rehashing old boring looks
ideas.
All the time. Yeah, so even if it's like a little crazy sometimes, I feel like it feels really fresh because she's not copying, other designers or other ideas she's seen out there.
I think the reason why this show isn't feeling very fresh nowadays is because the judges on All Stars, now they're all very talented individuals and, their careers stand on their own. They're amazing people.
But it's mass market.
But no, I mean, their opinions, their judging opinions, there isn't any like comment that stands out to me that's like, oh, I'm going to say that tomorrow. I'm going to tweet that. Like Michael Kors back in the day, everything he said was hilarious.
Yeah.
And, nowadays I'm if this show is going to survive, there needs to be more than just, safe opinions.
I guess so. I mean, I like Georgina Chapman a lot because I feel like she's more insightful with her critiques, and she's not going to give you like sass,
But
she'll give you honesty, and I think she kind of tries to find the best in everyone, and I mean, that's my personal.
Well, that's sweet if you are writing, a feel-good book.
I mean, do you want like a real opinion?
Yeah.
Or do you just want like unnecessary sass? Like, so sure, it's funny sometimes, but you don't need to have 5 judges up there that are all sassing each other.
No, but I need someone to be sassy.
Someone should be, yeah.
Isaac Mizrahi is the one that they kind of hoped would be that. But we need like a Simon Cowell of the group.
Definitely.
And no one's really like giving me that. And so I'm kind of like hoping for, the Joan Rivers of it all.
Yeah, I agree. They need a different dynamic. Yeah.
Yeah. Call me.
You'll bring the sass.
I'll bring the sass and the attitude and the side eye.
Yeah.
Anyway, but in other news, recently there was Fashion Week El Paseo in Palm Desert, California, also known as Palm Springs, which is just down the road from Coachella. And they showcased many different designers. And on Tuesday of last week, I'm like, was it really only last week? A lot has happened in the last couple weeks. A very busy time for me, thank goodness. But several designers showed their collections, and Michael Costello put it all together. He actually was born and raised in Palm Springs, as some of you might know. And he was on Project Runway and Project Runway All Stars. And so he, you know, instead of just doing a show on his own, he likes to put the designers together, which is so nice. And by the way, Michael Costello.
Yeah,
he's so
doing well.
good.
Yeah.
And he's dressing all these stars. Lady Gaga, Beyonce, J-Lo, to name just a few, but like some heavy hitters.
It's sort of funny because on his season of Project Runway, the designers were kind of like, oh, this guy, he's talentless, and, you know, he was the underdog.
Yeah, where are you now, Gretchen? Where are you now? I don't know where you are, but Michael's dressing celebrities for like the Grammys and stuff. So, okay, talk to the hand. I just love what he's doing. And he invited a lot of designers, including Kini and Valerie from All Stars this season. I got to walk for Valerie.
Yes.
It was awesome. As well as Jesus Estrada and Antonio Estrada, the brothers. I'm rolling all the R's. They were fantastic. As well as many, many others that you would remember. Christopher Straub, Anthony Ryan Ald, and Michael Knight from season 3 that I was on. It was a big reunion. I was like, oh my God. I like snuck up behind him and I was like, can you believe it's been 10 years?
Oh my gosh, has it?
Yeah, it was like a high school reunion. It was like, and I love the family of Project Runway, the designers, the models, the people behind the scenes. Whenever you get together again, it is like that reunion of being in school together because you're like in the trenches. Yeah,
it's really funny. A lot of us haven't even met, but we try to get together like fashion shows and events, and you know, it's like, oh, you were on this other season. Well, I've never met you, but you know, we're in together.
But I feel
anyway,
like I know you already.
Yeah, it's just you have kind of a weird kinship because you all had that weird experience, and not a lot of people have gone through. So it's kind of a cool.
Oh, and Peach Carr.
Oh,
remember her?
Yeah.
Ooh. She was so sweet. She was like, oh my God, Amanda. She knew me. I was like, I can't believe you know me. That, just like you said, you feel like you know each other. Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah.
And shout out to all the family of Project Runway. And we will wrap things up now, but look for us again next week to chat fashion or something like it. Where can, again, everyone find you online?
Instagram and Twitter at Uberreste.
Ooh. I also have the same name for both.
Easy.
Instagram and Twitter at The Runway Queen. You know it. Thank you for listening and watching us week after week, and we'll bring you some more awesome chat next time.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.